Good morning. It's Jason again with All-Star Welding. It's a beautiful day, nice blue sunny sky, but it's about 35 degrees, so it's a little chilly. Got my coffee, and we are going up the street to one of my favorite customers. He has a land clearing business, and he hauls gravel, does gravel spreading, does grading. He does a lot of stuff like that, but he's got the bulldozers, he's got equipment trailers, he's got skid steer, he's got all kinds of equipment, and just from the nature of his business, he tears stuff up. You know, that's just how it is. And I told him one day, I said, you know, you could go out and buy a brand new truck, a brand new bulldozer, a brand new trailer, and within a month I'll be working on it. And he just laughed and agreed. But anyway, so he called me last night, told me that yesterday they were loading up his bulldozer, and there was a big boulder that rolled out, and it hit the wall of his dump bed near the tailgate. And so I figured this would be a good opportunity for me to try to get a little bit of footage using the Vulcan Outlaw 195 welder that I've got in my truck. And so it's a beautiful day, blue sky, it's about 35 degrees, kind of crisp, but we're gonna see what kind of action we can get into. So let's hit the road. All right, let's take a look at what we got today. So he said that he was dumping, and a big boulder came down. You can see where it damaged this right here, and it looks like it's I don't know if you can see this. Got a nice little crack right here. I'm really gonna have to clean that out and probably put a plate back behind that. And there's another one right there up at the top. We can take care of that too. And I was just looking around. It's got a nice little crack right here on his tailgate. He didn't ask me about this, but I'm here, I saw it, so we're gonna go ahead and knock that out also. And there was another one right here, if you can see that. I'm gonna go ahead and knock that out while I'm here. But I was looking around, and I saw this. Yeah, that doesn't look good. And there's another one really bad right there. So he's not here right now, so he didn't ask me about those, but obviously he knows about those. So I'm gonna get with him, see if we can go ahead and schedule a time for him to bring it over to the shop. I'm not going to try to do that here at his site. He can just bring it to the shop, leave it one day. I'll knock that out. So we're going to take care of this, take care of that one, and we're going to take care of this little crack right here, and we'll probably knock that one out too while we're here. All right, well, let's fire up the let's get our stuff ready. But we're going to be using the Vulcan Outlaw 195, and let's get to burning some sticks. While I'm at it, let me show you this little thing I made. So this is my extension cord when I'm working close to the truck. Of course, I've got other extension cords, but I made this little box. Got 4 outlets on there, and it goes to a retractable electrical cord. It came with 75 feet, but after about 50 feet it has a problem reeling it in. you gotta kind of push it up. So I pulled off about 20 feet and cut it off and made another extension cord. But this end will just plug right into my outlets on the Outlaw, right like that, and then I can pull this out. Now I got electricity wherever I need it. Now don't get on to me for not wearing a face shield. I forgot to grab it on my way out the door. But at least I got glasses on. So I'm gonna be running a couple of passes with some 60-10, 3/32. Alright, so we got that looking good. Now I'm going to run some 70-18, 3/32 on top of that, about 90 amps. Well, there you go. A couple of easy fixes on a beautiful morning. The weather's turned out to be really, really nice. And got my buddy's dump truck fixed up, ready to go. And I wasn't planning on making a video today. When he called me, you know, I got the truck ready, and at the last minute I grabbed the camera and the tripod. So hopefully I can make some of this make sense in the editing. But I did use the Vulcan Outlaw 195. I used 6010 on about 70 amps. I used some 7018 on about 90 amps. I wound up using a little bit of 7014. I kept that kind of low, about 140. I usually like to run that a little higher so the arc doesn't stick. And there was one spot where I actually pulled out my titanium flux core machine, because it was like some really thin metal that was dirty and rusting and corroding, and I kept on blowing a hole in it. So I used a flux core to fill up the hole so that I have something good to you know, weld to. But all in all, it turned out really good. He's pleased, he's happy, and he's going to get with me about those other two really big cracks up at the top. And when he comes in with that, I will definitely actually plan that and plan to make a video for it. And hopefully it'll be a little bit more organized. But anyway, this is Jason with All Star Welding. Hope you learned something today. If you have the means to pick up one of these Vulcan Outlaw 195 machines, they are fantastic. It's a beefy generator. I think it's like 6,500 watt generator. Electric start. On the welding side, it does have the hot start, adjustable hot start, and it will go, I think, all the way from 10 amps to 195 amps. So that's plenty. And you know, like if you watch one of my other videos about the Outlaw, you know that I bought it used for $1,000, and it paid for itself in 2 days. And it's one of the greatest things I've ever done, was, you know, buying that machine, because I was ready to buy a Hobart machine, and I just didn't think that it had enough power, not as much as the Outlaw does. But anyway, it's a great machine. And if you have any questions about the helmet that I was using, I've got a video on my channel about that helmet. Check it out. I bought that for $12 or $13, I can't remember. And I put the Tafaway F-Series auto darkening lens in it on a shade 10, and that's my absolute favorite helmet that I've ever used in my entire life. But anyway, this is Jason. Have a good day. Get out there and get to work.